Welcome back to the Utah Jazz MyLeague here at NBA 2K16. This is episode 34 of the series, and in today's episode we'll be taking on the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden, the world's best arena for watching a homeless guy jerk it off in line and watching a bunch of rich bankers check Wimbledon highlights on their phones instead of actually watching the game. So, before we do that, we have a couple things to go over as usual, and the first things first is that we are 26-8 on the season, which means we are first place in the Northwest Division and first place in the Western Conference, so the Jazz are still rolling, they're still dominating this Western Conference, and the big reason for that is Josh Jackson, who is leading our team in points with 17 points per game, 4 rebounds and 4 assists, Cody Paul with 17 points per game, 5 rebounds and 2 assists, Michael Conley getting 15 points and 9 assists per game. Porzingis is averaging a double-double per game with 12 points and 10 rebounds. So now, let's hop straight into this game against the New York Knicks in the world's most overrated arena. And here we are at Madison Square Garden. Home of the Knicks is the starting 5 for each team. The Knicks starting 5, 1-5 is Dennis Smith, Ron Baker, Carmelo Anthony, Derek Favors, and Cole Aldridge. Our starting 5 is Conley, Jackson, Paul, Porzingis, and Gobert. So, we'll start things off with the Jazz wearing their throwbacks, the Boozer, Williams, and Kirilenko era Jazz unis. As you can see, Jackson slams that one down, makes it a 2-point game, 4-2 Knicks. But then a block from Paul there. Jazz going in transition, Paul over to Jackson, he ends up getting blocked, so here come the Knicks back the other way. Carmelo finds Ron Baker, he lays it up with the left hand, and he makes it a 6-2 Knicks lead. 8-3 Knicks lead here, as Conley finds Porzingis, tries to go down low to Gobert, but instead it's picked off by Carmelo. There in transition, Dennis Smith layup makes it a 10-3 Knicks lead. So same score here, Dennis Smith with the ball, finds Baker in the corner, he's gonna knock, he gets the friendly roll, he does knock it down. 13-3, 10-point lead for the Knicks. So, Jazz trying to get something going here. Porzingis at 3 for Conley. Swish knocks that one down. Left-hand wing. 15-6, Knicks in the lead. So, Conley finds Gobert here. He slams that one down. 15-8, Knicks lead still. So, Ron Baker here misses the 3. Rebound goes to Gobert. He's going to throw it up the Paul, throws it over Porzingis, who slams it down against his former team. So 5-point lead now for the Knicks, Jazz cutting that down. Carmelo from mid-range, misses, Porzingis grabs the board. He throws it up the Paul, gives it over to Jackson, and he's throwing that one down ferociously with one hand. So 17-14 here, as the Jazz are trying to get back in this one. Dwight Powell lays that one up, makes it a 1-point game here. So 19-16 as we skip ahead a bit, Crowder. Lyles, 3, Buddy Hield knocks down the triple, playing for the injured Korkmaz. Now that he's got some minutes, he's shining as Hield knocks down that 3, and Dwight Powell knocks down that mid-range, and the Knicks would only lead by 2 points at the end of one quarter. It's 25 New York, 23 Utah Jazz. So pick things back up in the second quarter here. Same score. Tariq Black gives it over to Porzingis. He's going to slam that one down on the nice cut from Tingus Pingus. As it's a 2-point lead for the Knicks here. Carmelo gets around Porzingis and slams that one down over Tariq Black. Just posterizes the, I believe he went to, I'm not sure what school he went to be honest. So Conley to Porzingis, over to Jackson, slams that one down, or misses the slam, correction. Ron Baker grabs the rebound, over to Dennis Smith, right-hand wing, finds Baker, trailing, wide open, knocks down the triple, no problem. So 37-22, Knicks in the lead. Baker loses it, Carmelo gets it, but Baker's wide open yet again, and Baker's going to make a triple yet again. So 8-point lead for the Knicks now, 6-point lead here. Conley put on a few moves. Black over in the corner for Paul, knocks down the triple, right-hand wing. 44-41, 3-point lead for the Knicks as we skip ahead here. A block from Gobert, Knicks get it right back, they miss, rebound goes to Buddy Hield. He throws it up to Lyles, gives it over to Crowder, two-handed slam, 1-point ball game. So 3-point ball game here, 46-43, Knicks still in the lead. Lyles has the ball down low, he gets the bucket and gets fouled, knocks down the end one, ties it up at 46. So skip ahead here, Jazz in the lead by 1. Knicks miss a 3, rebound goes to the Stifle Tower, Hield over to Crowder, slams it down, 3-point lead for the Jazz, 51-48, and at halftime, it would be 55 Jazz, 52 Knicks. Jazz out shooting the Knicks by a lot, almost basically a 70% field goal percentage at the halftime for the Jazz. And that's why they've got the lead. 59-56 here. Ron Baker, who else wide open? He knocks down the triple. They just cannot cover him. He ties it up at 59. So same score here. Conley finds Jackson. He's going to slam that one down. Cox back behind the head and everything. So 65-61 here. Skip ahead. It's a 4-point lead for the Jazz. Rebound there goes to Gobert on the missed shot from Carmelo. Paul over to Jackson. He's going to slam that one down in transition yet again. So 67-63 here. Dwight Powell down low to Lyles. Somehow misses that shot. Rebound goes to Carmelo. He's in transition for the Knicks. He's driving. Passes down low to Quarterman. Finds Hill at 3. He's going to knock down that triple. Makes it a 1-point game. So skip ahead here a bit. 70-66. Carmelo gets blocked. Rebound goes to, or the ball goes right to the Jazz. Exum ooping that one to Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield with the alley-oop slams that, throws it one down, and it's a 74-68 Utah lead now as Exum over to Buddy Hield. At the baseline, finds a wide-open Lyles mid-range, knocks down the midi. So 78-70 as we skip ahead here a bit. A cutting Dwight Powell's going to throw that one down on the assist from, I believe it was Exum. So 80-72 is the lead for the Jazz here at the end of 3 quarters, as the Knicks pretty much domination they had early on is no longer a thing, as Gobert blocks Favors there, his former teammate. Paul finds Jackson. He lays that one up in transition. 10-point lead for the Jazz. 8-point lead here, 88-80. Right off the inbound to Jackson. Over to Paul. He's going to throw one down. 2 hands for safety. 10-point lead. So skip ahead here. Another inbounds play. This time Conley is going to drive. He's being guarded. Finds a cutting Paul. Throws it down yet again. 94-86 for the Jazz. A tipped pass there, then a block by Gobert. Carmelo ends up falling down. Conley in transition for the Jazz. He's at the top of the three-point line. Finds a wide-open Cody Paul. Knocks it down. 97-86, 11-point lead. 9-point lead here for the Jazz. A tip pass from Gobert. He steals that one. Throws it up to Jackson. He finds a cutting Paul. And he's going to posterize 3 Knicks as it's a 101-90 score. So right off the inbound here, Conley up to Paul with another dunk for the rookie out of UCLA. A 10-point lead here for the Jazz. Another cutting Cody Paul as he's going to throw it down yet again. And that is going to be the end of this game as the Utah Jazz win here in the Madison Square Garden against the New York Knicks by a score of 112-102. They win by 10 points as the Utah Jazz now improve to 27-28 on the year. Carmelo led the way for the Knicks with 34 points. Ron Baker had 21. Cody Paul led the way for the Jazz. He had 34 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Josh Jackson had 18 points. He had 8 assists as well. Dwight Powell with 12 points. Trey Lyles with 12. Buddy Hield with 10. And Porzingis had 9, just missing out on that double digits party with points. So with that being said, it's going to wrap things up here for episode 34 of the Utah Jazz My League. I have been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.
I'm a street light shining. I'm a white light blinding bright, burning on.